and socialism. Not socialism.
Every word of that
fascism
was just blurred to me.
So
every single syllable was just like, ugh.
With North and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right now
Where you come from? Big Ugly.
Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at your
Virginia.
ID. Are you the mayor?
Because, like, even, like, out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big Ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from Big Ugly, West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown description. It was just like only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why? Who was the dude that... Because you know you gotta wake up one day, just 20 years later.
That must change everything.
And I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply yourself.
Oh my goodness.
You can go one or 2 ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. Like, C-, sir. Your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up? In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about white raps in class? You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want to call banging it. You know I taught Sue Tupac. Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. He tried his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Nigga. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
Wii U.
No, I already got it on for you.
Oh, okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Scalper beautifully boned.
no. Oh, those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
Boys in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double because remember the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah,
Why you ain't even gotta pay, Pimpin'? Just go ahead and take it.
because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real have that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And
It's
here's
got-
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah,
it to like
yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch
will.
game.
I will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, "End? What?"
Oh, I remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, 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 and try to get your thing as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to that now too.
Oh man,
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism.
Every word of that
Fascism.
was just clear to me. I
So-
mean, every word, every single syllable was just like,
I
ugh.
went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my mind.
Imagine right now where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
It's
Nintendo
debatable.
absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown description, it was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who
look
was
at
the
these
dude
first.
that...
Hello! Oh, what a start. Welcome back to the podcast and
Naturally.
stuff, episode 289, almost 10 away from 300 episodes of us talking about bullshit.
You could have just said 11 away.
Just Mike. He can't do numbers. He can't do words. You know this.
10 sounds
Yeah,
better.
that's crazy work.
10 sounds better.
That's like 5-6 years. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Well, closer to 6-7 since we take days off and stuff.
And
Yeah.
we're not counting a whole nother podcast that we did.
Jesus Christ, we're doing too much.
Yep. Oh.
Are we?
Absolutely.
Considering, like, their schedule with Revisited.
Revisited a stream on Saturday. The podcast, any subsequent streams that we want to do for 2200, like Uno, like Back for Blood. Any given week, DA and I can end up doing 9 hours. But Mike, your schedule's worse. You'll do like 4 or 5 hours of Smash.
Yeah, I know.
They say turn Ralph down just a smidge.
Just a smidge.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
That's
Just
absolutely
a
fair.
smidge.
Just a smidge. We'll see if.
Well, my thing is, Mike is a content monster, and we know it. Mike lives, eats, and breathes content.
Yeah.
I
If
was-
only we were any good at promotion. Like any good.
Dude, I keep seeing those stream elements things. Boy, and this isn't really promotion in terms of like us promoting stuff. Actually, you know what? Let me just look at it again.
Oh, I've seen some of those.
The Factor
You can
75 is like, wow. You could actually make a decent buck if you had enough viewership.
Yeah.
It's you can earn up to $1,600, and you just have to basically you for every viewer who uses your code or whatever, you get $100, and it's you have to promote Factor 75 on your stream for 2 hours. I think collective through the campaign. Stream with a branded overlay from Factor 75, promote Factor 75 in your chat with a bot for 2 hours total stream time, and then advertise in your panels for 14 days. And as long as you get, I guess that'd be, what? 100 and, I can't do math right now. 1,600 divided by 100, that's 16? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
16.
Mike.
Yeah, 16 subscriptions from your viewers, you earn that money.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people do those types of sponsorship deals. They're actually
They're very lucrative.
they're very lucrative.
Yeah.
As long as it's I have literally no problem with it. As long as it's something either you're just like, this is just a job to me, it's gonna be what it is, or it's something you use and or believe in.
Yeah, I mean, also it doesn't help that, especially right now for us, we're so all over the place. Like nailing down a potential sponsor is a little bit more difficult. I feel like.
Well, no, like I said, with the stream element thing, I just have to click yes, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Through
no,
stream elements,
literally,
it's pretty easy.
they literally throw them at us.
It's just a
Just
matter
do this
of
campaign.
yeah, it's just a matter of you have to put in the work behind that sponsorship, because I don't know what happens if you don't do the stuff where it's just like you don't get these things anymore. So I don't want to do it until we kind of have like a user base and I have like a more solid schedule to where it's like lucrative to do it. Right now, like
For
I'm
now,
at the point.
the effort probably wouldn't be there, and
Correct.
even if the effort was there, you still may not hit the metrics they want.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like one of those things where it's like I was gonna stream maybe Friday or yesterday, and then I was just like, you know what? I want a lazy fucking weekend.
That's the scariest part of streaming and being a content creator. Just going, I just don't want to today, but it's my job, so I have to do it. That's why I never want to be like a video game full-time streamer, because I would hate to just roll out of bed and go, I have to play video games today.
I would be more fine with that if it was my job.
Nah,
Right now,
see,
I have a job and I do this.
to me, there's some people that do not like doing work from home, like DA, because he needs that work-life balance, separation, I should say. Imagine a job hobby separation. It couldn't happen.
Hold on, Triton. I don't have it actually on this thing. 1 second.
Good. I see all these people trying to activate it. Suck all penis.
Hold on. Hold on.
We do not need these people getting alert. As the ones from Olympic Exist who do channel points for sound bites. You don't want it, Mike.
Oh, it's already been happening. Yeah, that's gonna.
Oh Lord.
Hold on.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
We'll get you. Don't worry. We'll get you guys. But while I'm doing that, as always, a weekly reminder: Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. Wear your masks in crowded indoor places. Support Ukraine. Support LGBTQ rights. Support body autonomy. Pay your employees what they are worth. Be good to one another. And don't have spy balloons. I think that's just this week only one, but that's been funny in the discourse. The last
Was it
couple
a
days.
spy balloon though? As I am China, I think you guys are kind of overreacting on the balloon.
I have no clue what happened.
Oh really? This was a
You
big
don't?
story. Yeah.
Oh, it's a huge
Yeah,
story.
go ahead with
Oh,
that, Ralph,
DA,
while I
you
get
are
this set up.
big out of
So
the loop.
it's essentially, I'm forgetting exactly where this happened, but there was a strange UFO sighting, and people these days, they have high-powered telescopes, they have this, they have cell phones that can essentially see the fucking dark side of the moon. So they enhance image, right? Essentially, and they see it looks like a fucking space station attached to a balloon. Come to find out from the fucking Pentagon that it's a fucking Chinese espionage device, a literal spy balloon. It is a non-propulsed, floating dirigible spy device.
China was spying.
Ah, you caught us. All right. Our bad.
And of course,
GG's.
these stupid Americans going, I'ma shoot it down.
It's in the mid. Where was it?
Hey,
It was,
whatever word you're about to say, they don't understand it. They
It
know
wasn't
it's
in the
up there
stratosphere.
somewhere, so shoot, shoot, bang, bang.
what sphere was the spy balloon in? I actually forgot.
The government itself just had to shoot it down eventually.
The
And
the balloon was 60,000 feet in the air.
That's doable.
Just doable.
All right, if someone wants to give it a test, I think I have it up and running now.
We also have tagged at test, by the way, Mike.
Eh?
This stream is tagged.
It's
as
fucking
test.
bullshit.
There we go.
Yeah, because Ralph was running his tests.
No, I changed it.
Nope.
It's
you didn't.
yeah. So I thought too.
Maybe you need to reload whoever's seeing it as test.
Let's see. Let's try that.
And Ralph
Oh, the
actually got
tag
a
is test. Gotcha.
yeah,
I see.
yeah, you trash. Ralph actually got some good viewers on his little test.
I did. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to actually pushing content through.
With
we got
content.
all that stuff figured out. The last test stream, basically, just all the audio stuff with OBS that we had to work through. So Ralph
was
should
fucky.
be. So Ralph should be streaming more consistently in the coming weeks.
Yes.
I love how
It
like
was like
every single one, besides that one, was Genshin, because of fucking course it's always Genshin.
well, that was just like a basic game to test on.
How many Genshin
Like, it's
streams are you
low
going to
impact
do
yield.
though? The
Ah,
fact that you're thinking about it.
no, it's an actual question because I don't know. Because I've been thinking about it, and I want to play through Near, to finish it up and play that on stream, but I'm not going to want to do that every day. So I might split things up. I might do half Genshin, half Near. I might split it up a little bit. Honestly, I've been thinking about streaming Rainbow Six as well. Like I don't know. I'm kind of just gonna wing it and see what lands where because it's a new avenue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the metric of the argumentative detail sector that the comp bros have. I don't have the fucking nerd sector that you've got locked down. I just play game.
We have nothing locked down.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no.
We don't do nothing.
You guys have your personas are locked in your streams for sure.
Sure, but like I'm not laying
I don't know
claim
mine
to
yet.
anything.
You don't have to. That's the thing, is that you guys have your stream personas locked when it comes to your mediums of focus here.
Persona is me.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah. You should dial it back for DA at the very least. There's no turning up for that man.
He exists, and that is it.
Well, okay, DA, the levels of unhinged vary depending on the theme of your stream.
That sounds more acceptable.
Yeah.
Yes. Like if it's a personal topic to the man and he finds great value in the thing that's being argued, the level of unhinged gets pretty high.
Mm-hmm. The one thing I wish OBS had, which is kind of like annoys me, because I would love to do, because like say we're doing a Back for Blood stream, it's just me. You only see my perspective. But Twitch has squad streams, which is pretty cool. I'm like, I could do this with Amber per se, but like Ralph, for example. In order for you, but this is why OBS makes it hard.
While streaming, yeah.
OBS makes it hard. Where right now, how Ralph is streaming to 2200 channel is using the stream key thing that I sent you guys.
Yep.
In order for him to then go back to his channel, he has to sign it into his Twitch through OBS. Then he could stream through that. And then if he wants to go back, he has to go back to the email, get the stream key, unsign out from Twitch, paste it in there. Whereas I wish you could have like multiple accounts and or multiple stream keys that you could just switch. That'd be awesome. But you can't really do that. It's tedious.
They also don't want us doing that. Let's be real here.
Well, maybe yes, maybe no. OBS is an open source platform, so maybe someone just needs to give a feature request to them and maybe they'll work on it. It might already be a feature request for all I know. But
True.
it's not there. All right. So yeah, we covered spy balloons, and I love the whole conservative thing where it's like, if Trump was in office, he would have shot the spy balloon down. Like, it's like, why didn't he? Or
The
like, what?
fucking Pentagon immediately drops all the dates that it was that these things were in our space during his presidency, and he actually said to leave them.
Mm-hmm. Or it was like, man, it took Biden a long. Or it's like, man, why didn't Biden shoot down the balloon? It sure took Biden a long time to shoot down the balloon. Then the U.S. is just like, actually, we jammed their signal immediately. We were just investigating it, just, and trying to get as much intel from our end as possible. And then we shot down the balloon. And then it was, well, Trump would have shot down the balloon immediately. It's like, actually.
On top of that, shooting it down immediately gives you less information.
Mm-hmm.
What do we... God, America sucks.
Just the goalposts.
Correct,
I
sir.
love when they move, and then you tear them down, and then they move them
The
again.
thing is, liberals, conservatives, they do some
Yeah.
they do some bull. but like call out the bull, not in a if it was my president type of way. Just go, this
No,
is
no, no.
Bush.
You always have to say they're doing it wrong, and that's how you win.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way to be like, yo, we would do it better. Because you know that you'd be like, you have to go into a fictional world at that point. You can just say that you're factually doing it bad. We would be doing it better.
But
Yeah.
why is it always we would do it better when provably there have been times where you didn't do it better?
Because everybody got to win.
Yeah, you
And
you
this
need
is
an
the way
other
that
to
you
point
can't
at.
prove an L.
What is the point of winning in government?
That's why I hate politics. Cause that's the very thing. It's just
Shouldn't it be about America winning? But the problem is that America winning, they believe their whatever their
Who's
ideology
America?
is what makes America win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Not a terrible amount of news, but some meaty stuff to talk about. And the thing that I think will be like the least amount of time to talk about, kind of a sort of end to this whole Activision Blizzard labor thing. They have to pay 35 mil, Activision Blizzard, to, or is charged 35 mil by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for, quote, failing to maintain disclosure controls related to complaints of workplace misconduct and violating whistleblower protection rules. Basically how they had a non-functioning HR department.
Yeah.
I know there have been multiple lawsuits, though, so this could be just the first of many.
No, this one's strictly about y'all didn't disclose it, so this is essentially a fine for that,
Yes.
as opposed to whatever winnings the victims are gonna get.
Yeah, so first of many, probably, but it'll be few and far between that we'll hear about this in the
Yeah.
future. In the meantime, they're like, hey, Overwatch 2! Check that out!
Oh, dude. No.
Isn't that already over?
It's over, dude. That game is not fun.
Oh.
that's one of the worst things it could be.
I have not had the interest to play, as Amber currently plays it on stream. I have not had the desire to touch that game at all in a very long time.
Yeah, that's crazy because I know some people are. I know personally some people that are big into Overwatch that are just like, oh,
I don't
no.
get it. I don't get it, man.
What
I've
changed?
lost the feel.
Like, I guess, like,
Just-
in what your opinion, what changed?
Overwatch 2 itself, I don't know. The game just feels off. The maps don't work. The gameplay isn't exciting anymore. I feel like everything's just a mess. I don't enjoy it.
Does it feel the same as Overwatch 1 in any way?
No, not even close. It feels very different. And that's not a bad thing because Overwatch 1 wasn't great either. But it feels like it was steered in the wrong way. That's literally what I just fucking said, Triton. Thanks for paying attention. But
Okay.
it's one of those things. It might even be more along the lines of it. Maybe you could attest to this too. It's been something I've been thinking about now for a while. Where just like there are certain games that I would easily say maybe 5-6 years ago I would still be very down to play regardless. But I'm having less patience for games that don't immediately do it for me.
Yeah, I think that's just a sign of us getting older, where it's just like,
Yeah.
where's our time going?
Exactly. With the more we do in a day, the more I'm like, I want to do something that I actually feel like I'm getting enjoyment out of. Like I'm getting something from this that I can actually enjoy. Overwatch 2, I'm not.
I think the last game that I had that feeling of, where it's just like, I tried to put some time into it, but it just wasn't hooking me, was Deathloop. BG, I think you had something similar happen to you.
Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, Deathloop, it was whatever. I'm going to give it another try, but Mortal Kombat 11, like, unbelievably. I am essentially the NRS guy in Michigan, or was at the time, and I stopped playing that game in like 5 months.
You
It
did.
was
I hate Mortal Kombat 11. I hate it.
near for me.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
The combat is just nothing.
Well, that's the big thing because it was a Platinum Games game, and like you had expectations too.
Mm-hmm. And it's really just press X.
I found the combat fun,
Platinum.
but again,
Yeah.
I know
it's not.
what you're looking for, and I know, and I can see why you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Is it like timed X's at least?
No.
Not really.
Oh no.
You got I think you got 2 weapons as 2B.
Yeah.
You can switch them up, but yeah.
Yeah. And that was it. It is not fun gameplay.
Do you have like a gun or something?
You do have a gun.
Okay. Still.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
Because something like Hi-Fi Rush, there's XXX, but there's X whole, like, stop for a second, XX to switch up your combo. At least something like that. And there's Y for the heavy and all that crap. But still, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my whole thing, I was just like, okay, let me keep playing because it's gonna open up. Because my mindset just goes back to, I think it was one of the Tales games where it was like, oh, this combat, this is not good. But then they got older and it just sort of opened up. And
Zillia, Berseria, Zesteria.
you just name them. I don't remember which one it was.
Graces.
But it was one of them.
Hey, maybe one of them will go.
I think it was Graces.
It literally happened. Just as planned. Yeah, because I think Herbert grew up on that one, and that's when he got good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my mindset going into those things. It's like it's gonna open up. She's gonna get an upgrade or something. She's a robot. They're all robots. It's gonna be like, all right, you're now ready for the combat, whatever the combat.
True.
But it just didn't happen. I was like, the story's good, but I can't continue playing this story with this doo-doo game.
Oh, dude, I am 100% with you. It sucks. I'd rather have a story and a really good gameplay than a really good story and gameplay. Because I think that's partly of why I fell off with The Walking Dead, the Telltale version. Even if the story, I don't know what the story became because I stopped playing them because the games just aren't interesting gameplay wise, and I think that's why I like things like Until Dawn, the supermassive game, because even though the gameplay itself may be minimal, it's enough fun to keep me hooked to it, and the stories are so tremendous that I'm okay with essentially mediocre-ish gameplay.
I will say, just to get another opinion out there, I don't think the game of Nier Automata or gameplay of Nier Automata is bad personally. But
no, I wouldn't say that it's bad. I just think that it's not enough.
It was enough for me.
That's fine,
and more so. But yeah, again, I know what you're looking for. You're looking for that Bayo.
Not even that. It could be half of what Bayo was because it's not necessarily tailored to that. Because Bayo is a very stylish person. She's got her wicked weaves and stuff like that. She's got witch time, a lot of things like that. It didn't have to be that. It just had to be something more than just. It felt very basic. Like I said, you got 2 weapons. It's basically X. You got a gun, and that's really it.
I want to say there's more to it than that, but it's been a couple of years since I played the game.
Well, I mean, that's part of the reason too, is I'm looking forward to getting back in and playing it because it's been a long time since I bothered to try to touch it. Like I played the game when it dropped on PC, and it was a kind of a buggy mess. I'm hoping it's better now to play it on PC, but I mean, you'll see my review as I play it. I mean, it's got massive acclaim. People are still playing it and still finding out new things, as you saw with that whole Twitter thing where somebody found that hidden room that led to a hidden fucking level.
Yeah.
What, 10 years, 8 years after the game was released? How the fuck? When did that game fucking come out? Jesus Christ. So it's like, it's not a dead game. So that goes to show that it has staying powder. Powder? Staying power. It's got staying powder. But I mean, like, it's not just the sheer will, it's not the sheer power of 2B's ass keeping the game alive. Like, there's got to be something there for it.
Granted, that's a part of it.
Oh, it's a strong part of it. Do
You
not-
you
the
vastly
fan art.
underestimate the power of horny.
No, I do not, sir. I
These boys will
greatly
keep
understand it.
man, they'll keep alive way past where they need to be.
I mean, the game paired with Final Fantasy XIV not unrecently and had a tie-in event on Final Fantasy XIV where you could unlock the 2B or A2 outfits in the game. So I mean, it's like it's not dead. The company hasn't killed it. Yes, 2B's ass, Haley. I know that brought you here. Thank you. I'm glad that was what brought you to comment was 2B's ass. Love that.
So, kind of on the note though, on just like different games.
On the note of 2B's ass,
On the
Mike,
note of
where are we
2B's
going?
ass, yes, exactly. This is the segue. No. Have you guys seen that Variety Gamer Score thing that's been going around Twitter?
No. Oh, yes, I have.
I was curious. I did it. I didn't know if any of you guys did it as well.
The variety game?
Yeah. If you go to my Twitter, I posted it. Basically, it goes through. It's a Variety Gamer Score. It has 100 game series. And
Oh, the yeah. Same thing happened with the
Checklist
anime
DG.
thing.
Yeah. Just curious if you guys did it and like compare and contrast. I got a 60, which was actually a little less than what I thought it would be. But I realized there. I even said it there. You could tell I was not a PlayStation boy growing up.
Howard.
Just like all of like the mainstay PlayStation series are unchecked, and it's just like I've not gone back to play them yet, even though I've been wanting to, especially with like Crash and Spyro.
Spyro, what are you doing?
I need to go back and play those collections, and I just haven't yet. It's like the things that I don't have checked.
How do you not have Borderlands?
I tried, and it wasn't.
Yeah, that fucked me up when I saw it. I don't know how that. I don't
I
understand
attempted to play Borderlands 1, and I think it was like I needed people to play with.
Nah.
Oh, I mean that's fair.
great.
I could not play Borderlands alone. I
Uh-huh.
played with friends and had the most fun.
I tried playing it by myself, and it's just like, you know, go
No.
here, collect loot, go here, collect loot for the most part in the beginning. And that didn't grab me.
Yeah, that's money. That's where home is. That's what you
no.
want to do. Go here and do this.
No.
Yeah, I will go here and do this.
No.
Oh, while I'm here, somebody else is like, go over there and do this? Yeah.
Yeah, didn't play Tekken, Contra, Team Fortress, despite fucking John. Never did play Punch Out. No Jack and Dexter, no Guilty Gear, no
You didn't play
Warhammer.
Punch Out Wii?
No, never did.
This is crazy, Mike.
I know that game's
Bomberman
good.
is what's getting me.
The what?
Bomberman.
Bomber? Yeah, I never played it. I may have played the N64.
How did you
one.
not play Castlevania when it's called Metroidvania? And you love Metroid!
I think because I tried to start with Castlevania 1, which technically really isn't a Metroidvania. Like, it didn't get
This
to the
is
Metroidvania until, like, Symphony of the Night-ish times. But that's another game that's on my list to play. Just haven't played it yet. Like, I didn't play Persona until 5.
That's craziness.
And then went back and played 4. But, and then, like, there's some games where I, like, played a teeny bit of, but I didn't count that. Like, Phantasy Star. I think I played Phantasy Star Online for GameCube, but it was always, like, for an hour at a friend's house. And, it, like, you know, it wasn't really online. It was on the GameCube without the online adapter.
Do you want to venture a guess on my score, Mike? Because I just quickly went through it.
I'm going to say 63.
Mike, my score is 92.
Damn! Like, beating those games.
It doesn't say beat. It said play.
Well, then my score would be higher.
Then that's what you should have did!
I wanted like it to be a game that I put like conceited effort into. Because like
No, I have put conceded effort into 92 games.
Okay, because like Dark Souls, I played for like an hour. And I haven't gone back. I wouldn't consider that playing it.
No, I'd say it had to be like 20% of the game.
Okay, then yeah, I think my score is pretty. Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate.
Bomberman is goofy.
My score would be pathetic.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely pathetic.
Hawakas, I have never played Borderlands with another person, and I've played all the Borderlands.
Yeah, I think I
Except
tried
for-
to go ahead. Sorry.
Except for the new Tales of Borderlands, which I hear is not very good.
I hear the same. I tried to get him into a co-op playthrough of Borderlands 2, but I felt like I wouldn't be able to keep up with him, so it's not really worth it. I don't want to get yelled at.
You probably get yelled at.
Why are you going there? Why would you drop that weapon? It's better. I
That
don't-
just makes me want to stream a co-op playthrough with DA.
Of which game?
Borderlands?
Yes.
Oh, dude, no, you.
I'm in. No. I'm in.
No,
I am so
don't
in
do
on
that.
this.
Don't do that. Don't do it, boys.
Oh, I'm so in on this.
Where we dropping? Oh no, we're dropping the game because DA.
That's
DA, what was your favorite weapon in Borderlands 2?
Boy, you I gotta look at it again because that is legitimately 2 Borderland games ago.
Well, I only asked because of 2 because that was the one I put the most time in. But once I got the bitch, I could not be stopped.
I don't know what that is.
It's an SMG.
Okay. But then there's also the fact that sometimes machine gun doesn't work for everybody. Like Zero, he's primarily a sniper person, so that wouldn't work for his build. So, but it doesn't matter. I don't know. I was just like, hey, this gun does damage. Damage good, shoot gun. I don't even know what the gun types are. I mean, the gun names are in Tiny Tina. I was just playing that yesterday. Oh,
Wow.
I got a problem.
Yeah, no, DA. I don't know how much you care about things like lore or those types of things.
No.
I think you just care about gameplay. That's why you love Bayonetta so much. Even though you like the story and the character, the gameplay is what sells the Bayo for you.
I think you could get rid of story. Because the first time he played Bayo 2 was muted.
Yep, absolutely
He
muted.
didn't hear shit.
Did you have the subtitles on?
Yes, it did.
That's all you needed then.
Eh, I don't,
Can you not read a story, Mike?
I don't know.
Mike,
Uh-oh,
can you not
uh-oh.
read a story?
You could.
Ah,
You're missing a
got
substantial
it.
chunk of that game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not arguing that part.
But I don't like to wake people up, so that was my cross to bear.
Oh, Ralph has no problem with that.
No.
Get up. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So continuing on with the limited amount of game news, Star Wars Jedi Survivor got delayed a month, which is fine. Just extra coat of polish.
Is it fine?
It's an extra coat of polish.
Is that
This
what
is,
it
when
is?
this is where they add the microtransactions, Mike. That's why it's delayed.
Oh yeah. No, let's not do that. Let's not Harry Potter this.
But that's at least as of the news is saying. It's just so they can, dot the I's, cross the T's. So far, EA has not been terrible when it comes to microtransactions as of late. Dead Space remake, it's just a remake. There's no fuddy-duddy business with it.
They didn't make 3 into 1.
Yeah, they did not. Which I need to
I
start.
just want to call out real quick while we're talking. Triton is moonlighting in another streamer's chat, getting life advice.
Yeah.
Haley, thank you for giving Triton life advice since he refuses to converse and hear about his problems. The
No.
fucking traitor.
But oh no! Shut up.
And last bit of game news, E3, the big 3 will not be there. Xbox, Sony,
E3 is dead.
and
E3
Nintendo.
is over.
I don't know if it's dead because there's still so many publishers and games, but it can't exist the way it existed 3 years ago. Absolutely cannot.
Xbox is doing something like a week prior. I believe I read that. I don't know if Sony's doing anything on their own at some point around then, but Nintendo basically just flat out said, like, yeah, after Tears of a Kingdom, the catalog's a little light.
Okay, I was about to ask what the reason was for them not showing up.
Yeah.
Most of them don't see a benefit because you gotta pay a lot to get these big stages and booths. When it's the same return, just doing
You can
some
just do
state
your
of
own
play.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do that?
And like I think like the big thing that people are expecting right now from Nintendo, it's like, yo, Prime 4, it's been too long, and they're just like, you know what, until we can show something, we'll just wait.
I'm glad Xbox is able to showcase some things and release some games this year.
Yeah.
Because last year was
It was bad, dude.
desert.
Bad.
What's
That's
going
okay.
on last year?
Microsoft is where they're going to announce the new Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, please don't make it Injustice.
It's gonna be a Mortal Kombat game. Injustice is dead.
man.
DC's over. Either they announce a Mortal Kombat game or you get James Gunn's fucking Injustice.
I take that. He's hilarious.
Actually, you
Okay.
know what? Let's just move on to that then.
Really quickly,
yeah,
Jet asked if we see the Street Fighter 6 developer matches, and I did because I'm
They did as well.
interested in that game because it looks very stylish and very fun.
It does look very stylish.
You could've
I'm
always-
digging it.
They also had the Tekken 8 developers stream, the Tekken World Tour, to show off some stuff, and they announced Nina Williams, and she was cool.
Okay. Did
Yeah,
not see those.
it looks like a very good game. I like the small changes that they make. That it still feels like the character, but it's just small changes to make it feel just sort of different.
Still won't play DJ. I hate charged characters.
I mean, Jet Prime 4 is still in development. That game is being made so far as we know. Until they say it's canceled. The DCU, because it includes video games. They have a full new suite of things that they announced that are coming up. The Flash movie's basically going to reset the universe. And then from there,
Can I pause you right there, though?
go ahead.
Oh
The
no.
Flash movie is supposed to do that, but then Aquaman 2 comes out.
Yep.
Shut up.
That's the part
Yep.
I don't
Shut up.
understand.
Uh-huh.
That makes no sense to me.
There was a movie that came out. What was the movie that came out? Like, let's just put it like this. She-Hulk takes place during the blip, or was it?
No, it was
Before
No, it's after. It's after.
No, what you're thinking of?
It's not up to date. She-Hulk is not up to date,
What you're thinking
so they
of?
can't
Yes, it
just
is.
go back.
What you're
Is it?
thinking of
Yeah.
is Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Man, that's what.
Yeah.
It was.
where it was right before the blip and the movie ends, and the post-credit the
Yeah.
blip happened.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you're
So they
thinking of.
can't just flip back in time and just go, yeah, this is here. Shut up. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Just do a post-credit scene of everything
Yeah.
resetting, and he's suddenly Lobo.
There you go. So the stuff that they announced. So for the movie slate. Also, just there's a quote. I do like that James Gunn is being seemingly transparent, and where he's just like about Henry Cavill, and he's like, yeah, he was getting dicked around by a lot of people at the former regime about is he Superman, is he not Superman. But first is a new Superman movie with a younger Clark Kent following.
Are they gonna redo the Pa Kent scene?
No, he's already established. It's not an origin story from what we know, and it's based off. I think it's based off of a Superman comic line that I'm not remembering, but maybe not. But just it won't be an origin story as we traditionally know them, but it will follow a young Clark Kent who tries to compromise his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. James Gunn is writing the script. We have The Authority, second James Gunn DC movie, and we'll follow The Authority, a superhero team that's mostly comprised of anti-heroes The Brave and the Bold, which is a Batman movie that will feature basically the origin of Damian Wayne, kind of a father-son story, but it'll also feature other Bat
Oh
family.
yeah, it's gonna have like Nightwing. It's gonna have everybody. It should have everybody else involved.
Seems like a kind of a lot to do for essentially the first Batman of a new series.
It's like they're going with a setup that's already been established as a setup. It's meta, but also not in a smart way.
I wonder
But I
if
mean,
it's more so that it's we all know who Batman and the Bat family are. We're not gonna worry about that too much. This is a Damian movie, and they're here. So,
so kind of
it's
like
not
how the
necessarily
Batman didn't kill the Waynes again. It's like we already know they die. Here we go.
yeah, something like that. Like we already know who Tim Drake and Dick Grayson
Sure,
all
but
them
there's
is.
also how the Batman interacts with the world, how the relationship between not the Nightwing, the Bat family, and Batman and all that are. It just seems like an awful lot of information for the first Batman.
They might sprinkle stuff in the other two movies.
Sure.
Potentially. We have Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, based off of the comic of the same name for solo film.
That's the one that weirded me out.
How so?
Why? That's like the 4th DC movie that's coming to theaters. Is Supergirl?
Worms.
No, but there's a bunch of other women. Like
Are there?
there's
Are
so
there?
many.
Name 3. You can't.
Name 3 DC hero women.
Yeah, look at him stalling, Googling.
what?
Look at him. He's got nothing. He hasn't named one. The state
nope.
of you.
You keep yelling.
The state of you. My goodness.
Go shoot down a balloon, BG. That's all you're good for.
The only way I can see this making any sense is if they're already looking toward their Justice League or Justice Society of America, where we need Superman and Supergirl as part of that, or maybe even an apocalypse type movie where the dark side comes for Kara or something like that. Other than that, I don't know why you would so quickly do a Supergirl movie, because this new DC will essentially establish a bunch of B-list heroes, Batman and his Bat family, Superman and his family, and credits. Green Lanterns.
You're forgetting one more. The Swamp Thing.
Like a horror movie
dude.
Swamp Thing. Like, what do we... Why Supergirl?
And I guess, like...
Unless... No, because then you would have to either do Animal Man or Vixen if you wanted to do the red. Unless you want to tie it into Wonder Woman with Cheetah and her being an avatar of the red. Because then you could do the green, red, and the... what was the other?
Yellow?
No. It was the avatar of the green, the avatar of the red, the avatar of the black, which is Blackest Night. But there's one more avatar I'm missing. I'm sure of it.
Blue?
Either way.
Blue Lanterns?
No, those are the Seven Lanterns, the Rage, the
okay.
Love, that type of
Sorry.
stuff. No.
A different color thing.
No. The avatars of the red and the green are people like Swamp Thing is the champion of the green, or he essentially is the green. Whereas you've got avatars and champions like Poison Ivy. She's part of the green. It's plant life. Red is animal life.
Gotcha.
Black is death. And there's one more I'm certain of. Or am I just mistaken and it's only the red and the green? I'm going to have to look this up.
So that's the movies. For TV shows, we have Creature Commandos. The animated series will be based on the 1980s comic book run about supernatural military warriors, including a vampire, werewolf, and Frankenstein's monsters who team up to fight Nazis in World War II.
That's interesting. Okay, it's only green and red. Okay.
This iteration will feature Rick Flag's father, Rich Flag Sr., as well as the Suicide Squad's Weasel. We have a...
Oh, you said Ric Flair for a second, man.
Woo! Do you know he was backstage?
Woo!
Do you know he was backstage at one of the WWE shows? Are we just forgetting why he was canceled? He's gonna come out with Charlotte, and everybody's just gonna forgive it.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
God, this country sucks.
We have a live-action Waller show starring Viola Davis. She's reprising it. There could be no one else.
Yeah, oh no, and this is good. That's the one I'm looking forward to most outside of Superman.
And there will be other Peacemaker stars in the show as well. Paradise Lost, a prequel for Wonder Woman. It's basically ancient Themyscira, and it'll be Game of Thrones inspired. So just ancient Themyscira, warrior women, yada yada. A TV
and that's
show.
where maybe the red comes into play.
Maybe. We got Booster Gold, the time traveling
Booster in gold,
egotistical hero from the future.
Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, that team up, I can't wait.
Gunn describes Booster Gold as a character as being imposter syndrome as a superhero. Seems pretty accurate. We have a True Detective-like mystery series called The Lanterns that will star Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
As long as it's not Guy Gardner, we're good.
Oh, dude, I hope it's Guy Gardner.
As long as it's not
He's
Guy
gonna
Gardner. No, he's going to be there. I don't doubt it. As long as Kyle Rayner gets more time than him, what are you going to do?
Then basically they went into explanation of like where all these movies lie. So DCEU, that's the Zack Snyderverse. And then there's like Elseworlds, which include like the Joker,
the Batman,
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, the Batman, and
maybe even stuff like Injustice is just gonna be Teen Titans Go, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Oh god, the other HBO Max show that I'm forgetting, the superhero team, the Robot Man.
Beast Boys team.
Yeah, what the fuck's it called?
Yeah, forgot.
I'm blanking. But and then basically they explained as well that they're Doom Patrol. Thank you. They're trying to make a conglomerate universe where in movies, in TV, and in games, all of these actors will be playing the same characters. So if this new Superman is going to be in this movie, if they make a Superman game, guess who's going to be playing him? The same actor.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
There is one actor per role for life, essentially.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine to just have that Superman be in the game, but not necessarily the actor that played that Superman in that game.
I just
kind of feels like they're trying to neaten up their problems by eliminating the chance that one version is better than the next. You know what I mean? If you can't make the comparison, now they're all equally fine. And I think that's what they're going for.
But stage acting and voice acting are two
very
totally
different
things.
And they don't get that.
You can't
They
just
do not understand.
plop them down and just go.
Oh yeah, that Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2. Dude, he was awful in that game. Awful.
Like, you got to understand, like, the voice actors probably came out and said, like, don't do this. But the people who are making the decisions are the ones who are not tied down to this situation. They make these decisions without actually conversing with anybody. They say, I want this. It's happening. Unfortunate reality, but that's how it goes.
Is it Spider-Man 3 that has... Yes, it is. The Spider-Man 3
the weird death.
Where in the intro, if you fail... Hold on, I need to pull this up. Let me see. I think this is it. I'll pull it up on the stream here in a second, where he's like trying to save this person, and then he just... Okay, I'm gonna pull this up on stream real quick. Yeah, they had him do almost all the games, all the movie tie-in games, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember. I definitely remember 2 because I remember him being horrible in it. Beyond that, I couldn't tell you. I don't know if he did 1. And this is weird because I played them all.
Mm-hmm. I just remember the pizza delivery mini game, and it just had the very
oh boy, stuck in my mind forever.
Here we go. I got it here now. Oh, let me turn on desktop audio. This is just like the intro of the game.
Help! Please! Someone! I'm going to die!
Like,
Just the lady. I'm going to die. Boom.
you only played audio, homie. Was that intended?
Oh shit! Yeah. I forgot.
Good job, Mike.
Studio mode.
Ripperoni,
Fucking professional.
pepperoni.
Here we go. Replay.
This man.
And then run it back like he never made a mistake.
Yep. Hey, people gotta see it.
Help! Please! Someone! I'm going to die!
She is on the worst drugs.
It's the combo of the sound effect and just her. I'm going to die. Oh man. But yeah, just like, because I mean, like with this whole new the actor thing, you don't get a Kevin Conroy.
Nope.
You don't get a Mark Hamill. You
Nope.
don't get those performances in the slightest. And that sucks. I'm curious. Like, I mean, they're saying they're gonna do it now, but I'm just wondering logistically if it's gonna even work. I don't think it will.
Yeah, because it's hard to even get people for scheduling. Like
The
reshoots.
DCEU has to survive
Mm-hmm.
past these first few films for this to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it will. I think it'll survive
Yeah.
easily.
You think it will?
Oh, absolutely.
Curiosity, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you got the name of James Gunn, which people really like.
Especially if Guardians 3 is really good. Oh yeah, people are gonna be looking for the next James Gunn superhero stuff.
Did he have anything to do with that Christmas special for
Yeah.
Guardians?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
it was him.
I heard that wasn't very good.
It was fine.
Oh, it was fine. I enjoyed it. It was nothing, but it was fine.
I feel like people were looking for like some big battles or something. It was just a
Yeah, no, it was
if you don't like Drax and you don't like Mantis,
You got nothing
you
for
got
you,
nothing
homie.
for you because it's 80% them.
Keep it rocking, dude.
But if you're good with them, yeah, it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not good. It's fine.
Okay, so
I know, sorry, I know this is weird coming from us, but I feel like people are too harsh with their critiques sometimes.
who are you and what did you do with the
I'm,
combos?
Oh,
I'm literally speechless. I don't know what to say.
No, because you got people going, it's horrible, but it's not horrible. At worst, you could say it's kind of mediocre. I don't see where you would get the horribleness from it. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I am able to call things mediocre.
Tender
I
your
haven't seen it,
resignation.
so I can't judge.
There's no
For
tender your
your
resignation.
resignation.
Hey, I am appropriately harsh to things. Like Velma. First 2 episodes, appropriately harsh. Now it's just pretty mediocre. Perfectly watchable movie for people that like that type of TV series.
Sorry, I was just muted for a second. Last little
Wow.
bit of news that I have. Netflix.
They got
The run
cucked.
back.
Whoops,
The oops.
guys! Oh no! My
Cuckery
bad.
is incredible.
So, for those that don't know, Netflix, and this is the heavy. I am struggling to hold up these fucking air quotes right now. Accidentally updated one of their help pages with their new password sharing rules, to where you had to have a home network that was like basically your account is tied to this home network, and if you couldn't sign in on another network at the same time as someone was signed in on the home network, and if you did not sign into your home network account within a month, every month, your account would be blocked. This just like all sorts of things people were bringing up. Backlash was enormously negative. People were bringing up former tweets that they had made where it's just like, love is sharing your Netflix password. It's like poorly aged tweets. But just like
The dumpstering was
in terms of
spectacular.
just like, people where it's like, hey, if I have to if I'm an actor, if I have to shoot on location for months at a time, I can't sign in to my Netflix account from home. I'm not home.
Yeah,
How does-
Netflix is just like, what of it?
Yeah, how does
get a new account? You got the money.
how does that work? Like, this is for privileged folk, like Teslas. You can watch Netflix in your car. Not anymore.
This is kind of like the Xbox where they were just like, hey, I'm gonna be in a submarine for so long. What, I can't be online all the time. It's like, well, we got another Xbox, the previous generation. It's like, that's not an answer to the question. That's not a solution, sir.
I don't understand. Why does Netflix believe that 4 people in a household would all be watching Netflix at the same time? They have to know their plan is essentially a group share plan where everybody pays $5 a month so they all can watch
You
Netflix.
just gotta accept this
Yeah.
at this point.
Was that a thing too, where you couldn't have like multiple accounts on one home address? I didn't
can't
read that.
remember if that was ever a thing.
But
You
if
could
that-
have multiple accounts.
Yeah,
but
no, you got it.
your main account had a home address that
No.
had to be
I'm
checked in at.
saying if people had multiple different accounts, could they have the same home address?
Yeah, there could be that account had to have a home base, regardless. There was no stipulation on no more than one account per home base. Every account just had to have a home base.
Okay.
Does it use your like public IP? Because what about people with dynamic IP addresses?
Who knows? Who the fuck
Dude,
knows?
it's the dumbest.
I know, and it's like parents that have kids at college, or if they're like going to boarding school or something. It's like, hey, they're using our account. I'm not making my kid pay for their own damn account.
I am almost certain somebody's kids made that argument, and that was the deciding factor of, oh wait, shit, dial this back. I'm not fighting with my fucking daughter for college over this shit. Nope, dial it back. We fucked up.
So
What-
yeah, go ahead.
What could you even think is gonna be the positive there?
More money for them.
No, because people will cancel.
Yeah, but there will be people that stick around, and there will always be more people.
The losses
How many
won't
more
net,
people?
won't net balance what they would lose.
Yep.
The game.
I'm
would-
how
it would
Many
be-
more people will cancel versus people will get the new account just to use
I'm
it.
sure they've had that conversation. I'm sure they had the conversation of, we got 4 people in here, and there's one person that bought it, and then there's 3 of his friends that got his account. So now maybe 2 of them will stick around and 2 of them will leave, but that's still a net positive. I'm sure they've had this
I
conversation.
can't
Oh,
say
of
that
course they
because they're going to use the lower plan more than likely.
Mhm.
So overall,
No,
your money
it-
is going to be roughly the same or less.
They
I'm
were
sure they've
they
had
were
whatever
trying to
conversation.
stopgap a
I'm-
problem that they saw and did not take into
Wasn't even a
account.
problem they saw because originally they encouraged it.
That was old management. This
That
is
was
new
old
management.
Netflix. That was 3
Yeah.
months ago. Oh,
That was them in their
man.
rebellious teenage years. Now they're in their money-hungry late 30s.
They're Saturn Rising years.
Yeah. What?
I
They're
believe
what
that's
now?
a saying.
They're Saturn Rising?
Yeah.
What?
Mike, I have never heard this phrase in my life.
What the fuck? Hey Haley, if you're in the stream, you're one of those astrological people. Have you ever heard of that one?
Saturn Rising? I'm gonna look this up. What?
Is Netflix's Saturn Rising? Like, is that happening? I don't know.
Or maybe it's another
What the hell?
astrological body that I'm thinking of.
I mean, Saturn Rising is a book.
What was it?
Mike.
It's something rising. It's a term for like you're getting into. It's like you're
Mike.
older.
Oh, a
workforce years.
Saturn Return.
No, that's still
What?
not it.
While the
I
planet
know where
Mouse-
I can find the saying. I'm not going to look it up at the moment.
I'm lost in the sauce here, Mike.
I'll have
You
to-
better not be thinking of Jupiter Rising.
No,
He's definitely thinking of Jupiter Rising.
it's not that.
This
I'll-
is
I'll-
the
I'll look it
most
up in a second.
suburban phrase I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I got nothing for you.
But-
Saturn Returns was like the closest I found. And you said no.
I mean, I can look this up here while DA gets facts prepared, but
I've got my facts prepared. I
Yeah,
always do.
he's prepared, Mike.
Be prepared.
When have I ever been like, oh, facts?
Are we gonna get a
Uh-huh.
Lion King 2 live action movie?
Yes. No.
Yeah,
They're doing
no, we
prequel.
are. Yeah, it's it's not a second movie per se. Yeah, it's a prequel. It's the origin of Taka,
Mufasa.
aka Scar.
Why would they do that?
You know how much
That's
it
why.
made?
It's
they
the
still got
highest
the model,
grossing
so-
animated film in history.
Dude, that was a fool's gold type situation. People
They don't-
recognize now.
They don't know that.
They're gonna make $8.
No.
They're
Curiosity
gonna
is going to
make
get some people.
$8.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Curiosity is gonna get some people.
The people
Curiosity is gonna get me.
the people who just legitimately love Lion King and want to just absorb everything about it.
Who are those people that are gonna be fine with watching a subpar product?
You don't know if
Because
it's
it's-
subpar. Yeah, that's
Yes,
not fair.
I do.
That's not fair.
Dude.
That's not fair.
Dude,
This one could be hitting.
They took The Lion King
Absolutely.
source material they already had
Absolutely.
and made it bad.
Absolutely. But
Same
now,
thing ain't
but now they're
original
flying
story.
blind. Yes. So they don't have to adapt anything. They could go, now we can do what we want.
Oh, and what we want is the Beyonce song.
Yes.
It was an alright song.
You do not
Sing
believe
any of it. I don't know any of it.
You don't believe any of this you're saying right now, DA. Literal zero you're saying.
I believe that it's gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, it'll make
And
a lot of money.
That's all that
Nope.
matters.
I can't say that. Will it make 3 times its budget?
Yes.
No, absolutely not.
I believe so.
No.
Get
Now
back
the
going.
question becomes:
Write it down, Mike.
does Chris Pratt voice
Wait,
Mufasa?
wait,
If
wait,
not,
I wish
it's
they
a flop.
would.
what's the bet? What's the bet? What's the bet?
Lion King will not make 3 times its budget.
In how long are we talking?
1 month. Because that's opening weekend. That's several weeks. And it's probably a holiday because you know they're going
It's
to.
a bit hard.
This is the prequel one, right?
Yes. Let me see what the original Lion King made.
Will not
In
make.
opening weekend. I'm telling you, opening weekend was probably like 160.
So
Just in
and
America,
what's the time frame
domestically.
again? What's the time frame again?
We're deciding time frame now.
Okay, and how much?
I don't know if we're gonna do monetarily on this one. We'll decide what we're doing later.
Loser has to see it 3 times in theaters.
And give a review on A List Exists.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now, hold up. Now, is it an actual review or is it a meme review?
legitimate, real. You edit it, you record it, you script it.
No, but I mean like not a real review, but given the opposite of the
No.
loser.
There will be no opposite. There will be no if it does
Like if
well.
it's bad,
I gotta
they
give
give
a good review. No,
Yes.
you give a honest assessment review of it. What's up, DA?
Oh, that's fun.
Its debut made 446 mil
All right, then.
on a 250 mil budget.
All right, then.
That's the
so
Lion
awesome.
King.
Yeah, okay then.
That's
I
the
already
OG
said.
Lion
I
King.
literally said, "Is it gonna do 3 times its budget?" You said yes. I said no.
No, I'm talking about in the first month.
That was the opening weekend.
Yes, I know, but that's the OG Lion King. Give me 2 months.
2 months is not gonna be in theaters.
Yeah, it is.
No, theatrical runs do not run that long, dude, unless it is a behemoth, unless it's an Avatar, unless it's a Marvel movie. How long do you think Megan ran in wide theaters? Like 5 weeks.
Dude, you're clearly wrong. The Wizard of Oz is showing on
Don't do
AR
this
right
to
now.
me.
And that came out in 39.
Don't do this to
That
me.
came out in 39. I win again.
Don't do this to me, Wizard of Oz.
Megan's
Brought out
still
the
showing
Wizard
in
of Oz.
MJR.
What? Yeah, no. It's still going to be showing in places, but it's not going to have the super wide release that it did. It's going to play more in mid-range and lower theaters until it eventually starts siphoning off.
I say we cut the difference and go a month and a half.
6 weeks? I'll do 6 weeks.
All right, Fact Man.
And we have a bet.
Oh wait, sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't write.
How
that
about you? How about you and Mike do a bet every now and then? It's always me and DA betting it up.
I mean,
We
we
don't
did
bet.
have the one, but then it was null and void because of all the shit that happened with Bayo 3. But yeah, how much in time frame?
There is no monetary amount. We
Okay.
have to go see it 3 times in theaters, and we have to give a review on a list exists.
Triton wants in on the bet, apparently.
No!
I think.
You can bet channel points.
All right.
Bet channel points.
All right.
We just
Fact
got
Man.
25 normal.
Okay.
Lazy.
I've been on it. Don't tell me I haven't.
Lazy.
Really lazy.
Oh, what have you done
Falling
for me
asleep.
lately?
That's fair.
Oh, also, The Last of Us 3, episode 3 was tremendous.
I have to watch it.
Television. Crazy. That's crazy.
Oh wait, no, last week's you mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
last
no,
week's
that's
was fucking
episode 3.
nutty.
Amazing. People need to watch this. I will go 3.
I have to go watch the new episode.
No, I'll go 13. 13 is my favorite number. We got a 20. 13, 20. We got a 14. 13, 14, 20. 6, 13,
Two.
14, 20. 2,
7.
2, 4, 6, 7, 13, 14, 20. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 13, 14, 20. Up, he's got that wide eye. Somebody got it already.
That's
Yeah,
a
we can put this
2.
on.
2, that's Mike.
Yay!
Gouverneur Morris, who is the author of the final draft of the U.S. Constitution, might have had the most gruesome death stories ever. After suffering a painful blockage of his urinary tract, Morris tries to take matters into his own hands and inserted a whalebone into his penis to clear up the blockage. Not only did the bone fail to dislodge the blockage, Morris also got a gnarly infection on his self-performed surgery. He died as a result in 1816. He also died in the same room that he was born in. Grand opening, grand closing.
The man who invented sounding.
Dude,
Stop.
the second you said he had a
Stop.
blockage, I went, oh, he tried to unblock it himself.
Yeah.
I knew where the story
What
was
else
going.
could it be? Oh,
Whalebone in your dick
a
hole.
whalebone.
But it's so thin at the end where I could just push, break it up.
He must have been drunk and just like, nah, I gotta get this done with. Them doctors ain't helping me. I wrote the Constitution, darn it. I deserve to be pain-free in my penis.
There's no penicillin yet. What am I supposed to do about this blockage?
Yeah, those were the dark times.
Yeah.
They were just like, we can cut it off for you, homie. That's about all we got for you.
Maybe we stick a leech or a maggot up there and see what they do.
We got this whalebone. Whalebone, you say?
I can do this myself, sir. Just snatches it out of his hand. Yeah, they were filthy back then.
Oh, it was not sterilized.
Yeah, no, that's why I was infected.
Ooh.
And how do you stop an infection
How
in
do you
that time?
get a whalebone?
They probably eating well. There was no laws. No fish well.
How do you catch a whale?
It beached itself and then we ate the blood.
No,
Didn't they use the
whaling
whale
was a
blubber for stuff?
I
For
guess
like
Whaling was a
oils?
very lucrative business back
Yeah,
then.
they were
Whaling
willing
was
their
massive.
balls off.
They were all on these-
And now look at all these bones we got. What are we supposed to do
What are we
with it?
supposed to-
I got an
I
idea.
mean, stick them up our penis, I guess.
Wow.
It's like you know hung up everything you're ever gonna hang up, but you got like 15 thumbtacks now. What are you
What
gonna
am I gonna do with all these hangers, darn it?
I mean, they're just gonna sit there until they can be utilized by other means. Maybe you got locked out of your car. Maybe you got a blockage up your penis.
Wait, where was that second one, Governor?
And just
I'm
think
just saying.
and again, we're forgetting like the timeline of events. He went, all right, I have just penned one of the most important documents that is going to be in this country's history. Time to stick a whalebone up my dick.
Nope, I can't pee well. So it's time to get that out of there.
Nobody's helping me.
My seed is not spilling.
Wow.
There's no words.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning
imagine
in.
him going to the doctor like, how'd you get this infection, sir? Why did you go here? Why did you come here in the first place?
Legitimately.
What are you here for, sir? A little bit of an infection, normal things.
What do we do for this? Bing bong, I'm out of here.
What are you gonna shoot me up with, Doc?
Shoot.
Nothing. You're dead.
We don't have syringes. What are you doing? Oh God. Oh, what a time to live.
He went painfully. That's the fucking worst part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The infection spreading from your penis to the rest of your body.
He had to watch his dick die, then he died.
And all knowing that it was his fault. You can't
America
do nothing
is
but hold that
prospering.
ill.
The Constitution is a legendary document in the eyes of the world, and the man who penned the final version, his dick is mush.
He just just jamming it in there. Just raw.
And he's got no anesthetic.
Nothing.
Nope, nothing. He just
He
whalebone
must
him.
have been in deep pain to just be like, nah.
What this
got
needs to be
to.
done today.
Whalebone.
I can't wait another second.
Also,
Get me that whalebone.
Yeah.
Those carriage rides are killing me.
Now, to end this on a mediocre note, it was Saturn Rising years, and I don't know why they said it, but I guess it's a thing.
Mike.
Well, who, Mike? Who? Where did you hear this?
Critical Role.
You are so white, Mike.
I am. Indeed.
I can't stress upon you your caucasity.
Oh, Cassidy.
My Saturn Rising caucasity.
No. I have never, and even if I heard it, it wouldn't stick in my mind.
It's gone.
I hear Phil say so many things, and I'm just like, that means nothing to me now.
What in the white hell?
It was just one of those things where I'm just like, that is a weirdly specific statement. Okay. That's sticking in my brain now. All right.
Saturn rising gears. But do you know what is bringing me, Mike? A Saturn return!
Same. All right. With that, we will end this episode of the podcast
Wow.
stuff. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this week, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Yeah. Later.